Okay, I just got out of this big, huge store here, and I came here to get some exercise, get out of the house, and buy some groceries. $100 later, hey, that's not as bad as it could have been, you know. I've done worse. When I go with Adam, usually it's at least close to 200, give or take. Costco, when we go, it's like 300. But anyway, I wanted to get some exercise. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what the weather here has been. I know everybody has weather where they live. You know, it's going to be different. But I'm only talking about where I live. So, it's been, let's see, in the middle of September, we were having temperatures. This is Texas, north of Dallas. We were having temperatures in the hundreds. And in our summer, that's not that unusual to have temperatures in the hundreds. And it was really bad. It was a really bad summer. We really didn't have, like we said, we didn't really have a spring. It just went directly into summer. Well, we didn't have a fall either, because it went directly in September and went directly into winter. And my goodness, has it ever been bad? It's not really let up much. It's been in the 40s and below, most of the time, I'd say, since September. That is very unusual for us. I mean, extremely unusual for us. I used to joke and say we had 2 seasons, summer and 1 day of winter. Okay, so for us to have winter, it's 5 months already, say about 5 months. And it looks like it's going to might be another month, so 6 months. That's just way too unusual. But the thing of it is, when it was real hot like that, when your temperatures are in the 90s at night, in the 90s at night, and into the morning, and then you get up and you can't really do much because it's just so hot. And during the day when it gets up to 100, I mean, unless you go somewhere and just go in and come back out, it's still very uncomfortable, even with your air conditioner on, new car, new SUV, whatever. Adam has a newish SUV. Mine's not so new. But still, the air conditioner works, okay? It's just that the heat coming down, the sun, the rays coming down on you, it's just like you can get a sunburn so easily. But yeah, that's what it was. So I wasn't going to, out much. I used to always walk my dogs in the neighborhood every day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. Well, with that kind of heat, no, that wasn't going to happen. Okay, and then it directly went in September, like I said, to winter, and it was like 40 degrees and a lot of wind. Where I live, it's always a lot of wind. I don't care what season it is. It's very windy. You can hear the wind howling inside the house. Howling outside, but when you're in the house, it's just been too much. I haven't been able to go out and do the things I like to do, and there was just no feeling of going because the weather was miserable. A lot of rain, a lot of wind, whether it was heat back then, no rain, and then winter and lots of rain and lots of wind. It's just not that fun. You don't really want to go do anything, much of anything. Sounds like I'm whining, right? And when I used to write what people call blogs, it wasn't called blog back then, but online, somebody that would always be that one. You know how there's always that one that wants to make sure that what you're saying is not right. They know better. They would always say, well, the weather is worse well, I'm not in wherever that we're talking about. I'm talking about where I live. But you know how you can run across that kind of person? I see a lot of them these days. It used to be just that one. I'd say there's at least just that one. It's not just doing that, but something like that. It's something irritating, annoying, and know-it-all kind. Now there's a lot of them. Yeah, it's kind of like the weather's changed so much. So has the other climate. But just really annoying people, seriously. But you don't want to ruin that day. Today's very beautiful outside, by the way. Yesterday it was miserable. It was rain and did not get out of the 30s. nighttime warning, and again over nighttime, did not get out of the 30s, and it was raining and very windy. So would you like to go out in that? If you don't have to, but I'm not going to go walk my dog like that. I'm not going to, just subject myself to the crazy people on the road. What am I trying to drive? But I did went around the corner, but not very far. So, but I just have been stuck inside so much that really my doctor put me on, this is serious. And then this is a doctor, don't just do it because, somebody tried to say that she was going to do it because I did it. No, you got to see your doctor, man. This kind of stuff can hurt you. But anyway, my doctor tested my vitamin D and put me on vitamin D tablets. He wanted me to take much more, and I didn't. He wanted me to take an actual prescription and then 2 a day of a different vitamin D. That bad, because I just wasn't getting any sun. But I just took one of the supplements, and it was a certain kind also. And the next time they tested, they said it was fine. So that's good. I didn't have to take all of that. But really, I'm not getting enough sun, not getting enough walking, and my glucose level is showing it. I saw my doctor not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before. It was actually a registered nurse. And yeah, it was not good. And I tested myself, and it's not good. I'm type 2 diabetic, and haven't had to get on insulin, but it's starting to look like it if I don't get more active. That, and I'm not sure if that's what it would be for everybody, but like I said, doctor, my healthcare professional says for me. Okay, not for everybody else, just for me. But you would be surprised, or maybe you wouldn't be surprised how many people think, oh, well, if her doctor told her that, then I could know. It doesn't work that way. Speaking from experience, yeah. Many years ago, I listened to what somebody said, because their doctor said, don't do that. I would not. I can't give anybody advice or anything like that. Read the disclaimer in the description box below this video on YouTube. But no, I wouldn't do it ever again. No way. But anyway, so I'm going to try to start getting out more. I might wind up showing more on, stores and stuff, because that's what I used to do. I'm a homemaker, by the way. I don't work outside the home. And so I have to go somewhere to get some exercise, and they still haven't opened up a place where I could. Here it's supposed to have been in December, but yeah. But I'm going to go just do walking around stores, taking some pictures, videos if I can. Usually only Dollar Tree. I can only in Dollar Tree because of the copyright strike, when they play that music, Dollar Tree is the only one I know that doesn't. I was just in Walmart, and they were playing theirs. They don't always play theirs in Walmart, but yeah, I think the cows haven't come home yet. Did you see all those cows? I don't know if you saw them, but anyway, so yeah, expect some of that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, and I'll talk to you on another video. Bye. My doctor, did point out that getting a lot of sunshine, and we all know this could really cause you problems like cancer. So, yeah, that's not any kind of advice. Anything else? Just for a little note here. School didn't open for another, closed for the day. Another about 15 minutes, and they were already lined up. Wow, yeah. And yet another thing. If you wonder why I don't go to like a park or something, and exercise, I used to go to a park and nature preserves, parks and a nature preserve, and walk around to get exercise and everything. But then, I don't know how many months ago, it was before Christmas, I think, yeah, I would go there, and I was taking a video because it's so beautiful and everything. And I had been there many, many times over years. And I heard something that sounded like a really loud cricket. And I did a video on it and put it on my original channel and had it premiere. So me and a couple of other people were chatting on it. And they both live on ranches. And they said that wasn't a loud cricket. That was a rattlesnake. And I've killed 2 rattlesnakes at home, baby ones. Long time ago, not recently. Haven't had any kind of problem. I think it was when these houses were new. This used to be farmland. It's in the exurbs, not the suburbs, but the exurbs. Still within the city limit, but you know what I'm talking about. So I don't go to that place anymore. I started wearing boots after that. Not cowboy boots. I've never had a cowboy boot. Cowboy boots at all. Cowgirl, nothing. But just regular, boots. But, once it turns summer, I don't know if you can even wear boots in the summer. I don't know. I don't know if they make them for the summer. I really don't know. The ones I'm wearing might be for summer. But no, so I'm going to go in stores. So that's why I'll be able to make videos, because I'm going to be in the store, unless, somebody tells me not to. But yeah, something to do, get my exercise. And, these stores here in Texas are huge. Yeah, they really are. And at least in this area. So, it's a long walk from one side point to the other. So, yeah. I don't want to use that expression. Yeah, I almost did. I don't like that expression, but with one stone. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, now